Hi everybody, welcome back to my channels, and today I'm very excited to show you the new figure from the MoShow. So this is the Progenitor FX Lancelot of the Lake. So this one is really cool and one of the kind basically, and I have been waiting for this guy for a while, and finally I got it from the bomberspeed.net. For about 130 to 160 pounds. I can't remember exact figures I paid for actually, but it's something around in that range. And you can get it from ShowZ store as well. I mean, they both sell these kind of Gundam related figures, and they're both really good stores as far as I'm concerned. To me, they are good anyway, but I'm not sure how many people have bad experience with them. But anyway, so they are very awesome. I mean, the figure is really solid. I mean, it has all the decal, all the paint job, all the little details. The engineering is great. The attention to detail is amazing, and it comes with a decent amount of accessory as well. And it's about 28 to 30 inches tall. Sorry, centimeter tall. So it is a decent figures and decent weight as well, about a kilo heavy on its own. If you put all the accessory, definitely 1.2 kilo or something like that heavy. So they are very solid quality, and plus you might think that it's just a third party or whatever, but trust me, they are not third party. Okay, so they are really proper quality. I mean, this is even, I was dare to say that, better than Bandai metal builds, right? Better metal builds are what, they're like 7 inches tall, right? And they come with some accessory, and they even sell different kind of accessory pack, and they cost like a ridiculous amount of money for 250 pounds or something like that in the UK. This is crazy. I'm not paying that. So I'm sorry, Bandai, you're way overcharging it. So Chinese companies are killing it here, right? Half the price, better quality, double the size, double the weight, the better quality, and they are solid quality as well. They are not like a cheap nasty one. They have very good quality. I mean, I'm going to show you all these things in a second. I mean, I can praise so many good things about this MoShow figures. I mean, there's so many things that I love about them, and they are really great. They're not only about the action figures, and also as the display piece as well. So that is a bit of both, basically the best of both worlds in my book. So yeah, it really is awesome. And as far as I'm concerned, the price I pay for and what I'm getting is really worth the money. It definitely is. So if you can find it, I mean, anywhere, just grab it. Don't even hesitate about it. I can guarantee you that you're gonna be happy with the purchase, because a lot of people are, I'm pretty sure, and see MoShow figures everywhere on social media, everyone talking positive things about it. I mean, I never heard anybody complain about MoShow figures are crap, but they have QC quality control problem, or things are falling apart, loose joints, things falling off. I don't have any of these, complaints or anybody else saying about it. So this is really good quality. Anyway, let's start with the accessories and everything. So let me take a pause on that. So he comes with the this spare head design. So you can have this one. In my case, I have this one as a surprise bonus. They also do the little surprise bonus as well. I mean, sometimes you get weapon effects, or sometimes you get, in my case, it's hair effects. And sometimes you get a little bit of different display effects and things like that. I mean, this one comes with this. I mean, it also comes with quite a lot of a pair of hands. I mean, not like a Hot Toys that they only give you stingy and only give you one side of the hands. MoShow will give you both sides of the hand, so you can choose either left or right. It's up to you. So you got a pair of fists as usual. This is typical, and you also have the open hand like that, and you also have the relaxed hand as well. So you got these two type of hands, and then you also have another two type of hands like this as well. So one is holding a sword straight, and another one is holding a hand tilted. So that is also cool. Now, so this is the just for the sword holding hand, and they also have another hands here, which is for this weapon. So this one is different because this one is made of die cast. It's not plastic, by the way. This is made of die cast, and this hand type is only for this weapon. So there we are. And then you can see that the attention to detail is so impressive. It's ridiculously long as well. I can even hold it in my hands like this. Look at that, right? It's crazy. It's massive as well, you know. And this weapon alone is probably, you know, taller than this actual figure itself. So this is really big. And the cool thing is it has LED lighter point, and also you got a little bit of detail like this. So if you pull it, look at that, right? So you can see the weapon coming up and all this kind of thing, which is so cool. And there's a button here. If I switch off the light and if I press the button, and then you can see there's some kind of like glowing blue light going on here as well. The actual light is obviously the white color, but this one are blue translucent, so you can see the blue effects. So that's the weapon. It's not only one weapon, okay? Oh no, it comes with more. So here we are, look at that. This is a massive ginormous shield here, right? So this is so cool, and you got all the little decals and all the little stickers and stuff that painted, and it's all in here. It's so cool, you know. So you can see all the little different kind of like writing on it here as well, and the writing has some kind of reflection on it, which is even better. And you have all the nice paint on the gold and part here as well, so you can actually pull this up and it expands. Look at that, so cool. And also you got all the translucent part here around it, which is also nice. And if I pull this one, you can also make it wider and longer. So there we are, look at that. That is massive shields now, and also fairly heavy as well, I have to say. And if you turn it to the side, then you can have all the detail inside as well. So not only on one side, it's also inside as well, right? So that is so cool. And you got a sword, right? So here is the sword, right? This is very, very nice, by the way. And you got all little writing on it here as well. So I mean, I've seen the MoShow, what they're doing here. I mean, the first two figure was the Takeda Shingen, which is the red one, and then you got the Dante Masume, the blue one, and they are the same height, the same look, and they're both Japanese samurai style. One is the melee attacker, another one is a long range rifle, you know, sniper sword like thing. And there is a third version, which is a Wu Chen Hao. That is a bit of Gundam style, sort of like a massive blaster on the shoulder, and then you got energy swords and all kind of thing. And that is a very different style, so it's more futuristic, modern kind of look, you know. And then in this one, this is very different. This is sort of like a proper British style, English kind of like knight hood, you know, knight kind of style. And you got sword, you know, and shield, and then you got this kind of lance which can turn into weapons and the blaster and things like that. So this is really is cool design, and I'm sure that people love this kind of design, and they should make more of these figures. I mean, I cannot wait to see what kind of figure they're gonna make in the future. So at the moment, I'm so impressed about it. And also this sword and shield, you can actually combine them. Oh, by the way, I haven't shown you this sword. I mean, this is so cool. I mean, if you extend this out, it's a little bit stiff here, right? You can see that. That is so cool. You can see that it's really, really nice. And you can combine the sword and shields together as well, and just like so. And then you can see there a little button here that can go up and down and things like that. So there we are. See, that is so nice, and you can actually push it there, and then that's what you got. And if you pull it out or bring it aside, and then you can pull this out easily. There we are. Right, so there we go. So this is the weapon. So you got sword, shield, and this blaster, and also you can treat it as a lance if you want to. And so that is the weapon. So now let's talk about the actual figure itself. Now the figure is fairly heavy, and the joints are so stiff as well. Now the cool thing about this figure is not only about the paint job and decals and all the details on it, but the actual engineering is amazing, and also all little panel that can actually open up. That is something that surprised from the MoShow. So well done. I can tell you there's like got all little decals here, right? Things that you cannot even read it. It's so tiny, but it is there. They are not sticker, by the way. They are actually trimmed on the painted on the actual plastic. So that is really cool. And all these things can actually move, as you can see here, right? And all the skirt can move. The same with all the metal build, to be honest, in terms of the articulation wise. But what is cool about is all this little panel can actually close up and you can actually bring it up, and so on and so forth. And so for example, right, so here's a leg here, so you can close this up if you want to, and then you can also bring it down like that, so you can see that. Okay, so something like this kind of thing is going over the body. I mean, you also have the little side panel which you can actually close it, so I can show you that one side is open up, one side closed, and all these kind of little things like this. But unfortunately, some part of the plastic here is a bit difficult to pull out, you know, it's kind of stiff, so you have to be a bit careful when you're doing it. And then on the leg also, you got on both sides here, you can actually close up, right, and then you can also bring it up like that, right. So one side is closed now, you can see here, and the other side is open. So there we are. So one on the feet, one on the skirt, and then also on the leg, and so that is another one. And not only that, also on the arm, so the arm can also lift up, and if I bring it down, you can see that it's closed up, and if I bring it up, and kind of difficult, a little stiff, but it does actually work if I push it a bit too far. There you go. Now here we are. So that is that. And you might wonder why there's no hands, because I took it out for this weapon, so this is gonna go in here in a minute, so that's why I just leave it there for now and just try to show you articulation here first. And you can also swivel here. Some of the figures in the you know, other like Hot Toy Iron Man and stuff like that, I mean, they can swivel from the bicep, but on here you can also swivel from the bicep as well as the hand here, which make it easier to articulate around. And you can see these are all solid exposed die cast here, and you can have double bend all the way to more than 90-degree range, so that is cool, right. And also this little tip at the front of the hand, also you can articulate all sort of way that you want. And then the shoulder pad can go, and you can go left, right, you can bring it to the front. You can have a butterfly joint as well, but at the moment the joints are quite stiff, so it's difficult for me to do it. But the you can also do on the legs as well. For example, you can swivel the leg, and the leg can go all the way there. So you can see all the details here, which is so cool. Look at that, right? All the little writing on it as well, on all the gold pieces, silver part, all the green part, you know, white part. Everything is so cool here. And you can see the joint here if I show you this, right? So check this out, and you will see this is really detailed. Everything will open up here when you turn it. So there are a lot of linkage and a lot of joints here that all connected together and work harmoniously. So that is impressive. And also they have the hydraulic system here on there. So if I turn the hands, or sorry, the feet, you can see the hydraulic system, which is that. Very nice actually. And also this piece can move, and this thing can move. And also not only the toe articulation, you have the 1 part, 2 part, 3 part. You got 3 different layers. That is insane. And you have a magnet part as well, which means you have a massive magnet base, which you can actually stick it to the ground, and also come with a dynamic flight stand as well. So that means you can keep him in the air, flying around and jumping and doing all kind of poses that you want to do. So everything is possible here. And also all these panels can actually open up as well, you know, I mean, just like so, you know, you can actually pull it out. There's so much detail here. And also you can put this massive shields at the back here. If you take this little piece out, and also here, you can also put this at the back. But for me, I think I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna do all this shields in the back and stuff like that. I just leave it like that. And also, if I do the arm, and you will see the hydraulic part will come out here as well. Look at that, right? I mean, I love this kind of like hydraulic detail. It's so cool. I mean, I've seen quite a few other figures from MoShow, and I already have some of those ones, and they are so much, you know, interesting to look at. And also the back here, and you can see all the gold part and all the details, which is so much detail. And if I burn it down, the crouch down, just like a 3-0 transformer, and you can see that all the body is actually moving around. And they are all solid, by the way. All of these are die cast and painted on it with some plastic part on it, and that is so impressive. Look at that, right? So I'm really impressed here. So if I zoom in a little bit, you can see yourself here. It's really is so much detail. So impressive. Well done, you know. And let's go to the front here. So if I pay attention to the front, and you can see there's a couple of hydraulic system on the chest as well. It's the same thing. You can actually turn. You can see all the joints are moving. You can rotate the top part, and also you can crouch very far. So the range is very, very impressive. And also, I love all the little gold painted one inside all the hidden area. And that is make it look so premium, you know. Everything about this one is so premium feel. This is how the premium figure is supposed to look, you know. So here we are. Right, enough me talking. Let's show you the some LED light up point. So there are a couple LED light on there. So you can see one on the weapon, right? So one is on the weapon. You already seen one, and they're also on the shoulder part and also on the eye. So if I click on that. So that is very bright LED here, which is totally green, and it's also making some kind of like some kind of 3D kind of effects here. But in reality, there is only one LED inside. But if you look at it, it looks like you have 2 or 3 LED inside there, but actually it's only one. So that is really cool effects. And also the lion head here on the shoulder. This is actually, if I lift this up, you will see. Lit up. How cool is that? Look at this. And you also have a little mouth that can actually open, right? Oh my god, look at that. So impressive, you know. If I close it, there we go. Like close. If I pull it up, there we are. Right, and you can do it on the other side as well. So there are so many details here going on. Okay, I don't have a spare hand to do the other side. Maybe I can try, but it's a little stiff on this side, unfortunately. Yeah, there you go. Right, so now you can see all the LED lit up around the figure. Unfortunately, there isn't anything on the chest or anything like that, but that's okay. I'm not really bothered about it, you know. So there we are. That's the light effects. Okay, so let me put all the stuff back on, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like at the end, and also I'll make a little short video as well to show you what it looks like, and so on and so forth. So yeah, this is so impressive figures, one of a kind, and I'm really, really happy with it. And there is also a little piece that you can also lift up here, and also on the chest as well. So this piece can actually open up. So if I push it in, close, and there's a little button that you have to pull, and then you can pull this out to extend it a little bit. And so you can see the little green effects inside there. And also it's saying MCT-E02, whatever that is. And also little things here that can actually articulate the mouth part as well. And there are massive space in here, you know, so you can freely move around all you want. So there we are. Alright, so I hope that you find this video helpful. And this is really, really cool figures. I just cannot believe how cool this is. And when I see it on the photo and then comparing to the one I'm actually holding it in my hand, it's like I cannot express how cool this thing is. I mean, I said cool is so many times already. But he really is. It really is impressive. And also, if I show you the head before I finish off, and you can see that it has some kind of paint going on, right? So some kind of like a iridescent kind of like paint job on the head, you know. So that is so impressive. It's not only the LED light here, so you can see the even the light is off, you can see the color effects is so impressive. So yeah, so things like this kind of little detail is so impressive, you know. Yep, so I am very, very happy with it. Oh, by the way, you can actually put the shields on the hands as well. So you got a hole here, right? You got a little pack here, which you can actually attach to it like this. So you can also put it at the back, the shield, or also you can put it on the hand, and it's up to you. Alright guys, so here we are with the other two MoShow figures I have here. So you can see this side by side, so these two are exactly the same height, and obviously the Wu Chen house is in the back and he's a little bit taller. But you know, they all looks really scales well on the shelf, and if you put them together they actually fit perfectly fine. So yeah, so I put this weapon here, so this is how it's going to look like for me. So I just gonna keep it like this on my display shelf. I put the his massive shields on the back, and I hold one hand with swords and another hand with the lance here, so that kind of things. This is how I'm gonna put it. You can also put the shields on the hands as well. There's a little connector which can join it, or you can just pack it straight to the arms as well. So it's up to you how you want to do it. So right, so here we are. So thanks for watching. Hope that you find this video helpful. I'll see you in the next video.